Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most well-recognized fragrances in the world. It's called La Nuit by Yves Saint Laurent. Whether you're a collector or a fragrance enthusiast or someone who's looking for the perfect scent for a date night, we can all agree that this fragrance has a lot to offer. So let's dive into it. So first things first, let's talk about the presentation of the fragrance. As I go ahead and open the fragrance real quick for you guys, I'm going to open this box. So give me 1 second here. It's, all the way here. So as we can take a look at this, the presentation, right? The bottle is sleek. It is minimalistic. It is very undeniably luxurious. I like this design. It just looks very good, very simple, very sexy. And then, the black gradient design perfectly captures like the essence of the scent. It's like dark, mysterious, and seductive. And, the oversized hexagonal like cap over here that we could take a look here, as you could see, it is recognizable. Like, who wouldn't tell that this is Yves Saint Laurent by this design? Like, I like it. I like how they did it. It's unique, and it's gonna be recognizable every single time you see it. But now for the good stuff. Let's talk about the scent itself. We have, if I can remember correctly, it has cardamom, it has lavender, bergamot, and cedar, and then it also has vetiver and coumarin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. So when you spray this fragrance, oh god, this is so sexy. Oof, I sprayed too much in my face. So when you spray this, La Nuit de l'Homme opens with like a burst of spicy cardamom. It's very warm and it's inviting you. It's so like overpowering in a way. And when it dries down, it reveals a smooth blend of like lavender and cedarwood. So this helps it because it adds a sense of sophistication. And then finally, the magic, the base of the fragrance. This is where the magic happens, right? So basically, what I can tell is that the vetiver and coumarin create a essential, slightly powdery finish. And literally, I'm not kidding, it's crazy, right? The first time I smelled this, I'm like, it smells powdery. Like, the first time I smelled this, I didn't like it at first. I was like, it's powdery and everything, like, oh my god. But you end up loving it because it's such a sexy fragrance. Like I described it in the beginning. It's such a sexy, sophisticated, and well-known fragrance. You're gonna love it, guys. I mean, people might disagree, like, oh, it might not be worth it. It is worth it, come on. And this is not your average daytime scent, because this is something that you would most likely wear for the evening and for nights. Because come on, this is something for you to impress somebody. Like, come on, this doesn't yell, oh, this is for literally daytime. This is nighttime. And I believe this is the best fragrance you can wear if you want to impress somebody on a date, because the moment they smell you, oh my god, it's like it's a sex beast. It's literally a beast, and so seductive that honestly, you might say, oh, they changed the formulation. In my opinion, it's still one of the best fragrances out there. And it for sure would leave a lasting impression. And honestly, it is subtle but undeniably magnetic. People will definitely lean into you and ask you like, hey, what are you wearing? And of course, you're gonna have a smirk on your face, and of course, it's gonna be this fragrance right over here that we're talking about. And you might say Dior Sauvage. Trust me, it's a compliment magnet. The first time I wore it, they freaking loved it. Like, women across me, like when I was walking down the street, I was like, what is that you're wearing? Like, oh my god, what is that smell? It smells so good. Like, this is something that you want to wear if you want to get compliments. This right here. But please wear it when you're going on a date night for sure, because this is gonna have a lasting impression, and the woman is gonna want more of you. She's gonna desire you. She's not gonna forget that scent. And yeah, but let's talk about performance. Many people might differ on this, might have little different views on it, different opinions, you know, whatever. You know, for me, this fragrance lasts 6 to 8 hours of wear with moderate projection in the first couple hours. You know, it is not beast mode like other fragrances out there, like Dior Sauvage, which literally you can kill somebody in the freaking elevator if you wear that. This is not the type of fragrance that does that. It's more of a fragrance that you need to get close to somebody and they smell you and they say, oh my God, right? It lasts 6 to 8 hours, which is good. So it's not gonna right away disappear out of your skin. It's gonna last a bit on your skin, and I think that's really worth it. Some people might differ, like I said in the beginning. For me, it lasts 6 to 8 hours, and that's worth it. But honestly, this fragrance is perfect for the intimate settings. Like if you want to get somebody in the bed, if you want to have a romantic night, it literally is so good. You know, you like other fragrances, it shouts at you. This fragrance whispers to you, you know, like come over here in a very sexy, seductive way, if that makes sense. So that's exactly what you want. Like, would you prefer somebody shouting at you, or do you prefer somebody whispering at you? I know that's a weird way of saying things, but what's more sexy? Come on, a whisper. So, in my opinion, is this fragrance worth it in 2024? Absolutely, come on now. It is literally timeless, it is versatile, it is literally perfect for the cooler weather. I wouldn't wear this like not in the hotter weathers because it's not gonna work too well, but in the cooler weather, this is mwah. This is perfect. And you know, it holds its place as a classic for a reason. So, you know, tell me guys in the comment section below, how do you feel about this fragrance? Give me your honest opinion. And, you know, tell me if you like it or not. And from what I remember correctly, this fragrance costed me about $110, if I can remember correctly. Let me search it up over here in my phone so I get the most accurate information. So let me go ahead and search it up for you guys. So I got this fragrance for about actually $103, basically the 100 ml. For the 50 ml, I believe it'll run you across like $87, $88 if I can remember correctly. But if I were you, I would just go for the 3.4 ounces because it's worth it. And honestly, you're gonna wear this a lot if you're gonna go on date nights especially. So guys, let me know what you think about this fragrance in the comment section below. And until next time.